Hey there guys, it is October 1st, and time for my September collection update. Actually, I got quite a lot more than I was expecting to get this month. I was really only expecting something a little small, maybe a couple things, but no, there was more than always. But yes, I have everything but wall scrolls this month. So, yeah, let's get started with the one DVD I got. It's a nice little metal case, but it's Paul. I actually went and saw this in theaters back when it came out in theaters. I don't even remember when the movie came out. I think it was, somewhere around 2011. I kept meaning to get this DVD and I just kept forgetting about it. And then I actually found this nice little like comic book looking case for it, and this is the Blu-ray and DVD. Yep, like that. Blu-ray, DVD. Very nice. It's a funny movie. I'm not a huge Seth Rogen fan. He's the alien in this, but I really like Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, so yeah. I actually went and saw The World's End last month also. That's good too. That's the only DVD I got. We go on to CDs now. If you remember at the end of last month's collection update, I said I was going to PROG Power USA 14. I got a whole crap ton of CDs there. Yeah, there's 8 total here. Definitely more than I was expecting to get. But we'll go ahead and start off with this little bonus, or demo, I don't know what you want to call it. It's a little collection disc. It came with like the goodie bag that they gave us, and there's all the artists. It's 3 discs. It's got bands. I actually find this interesting, how many bands on this that are actually there next year. But it's got James LaBrie from Dream Theater on there. It's got Revamp, Divinity Compromised, which comes later. But I haven't actually listened to this one, but I want to, because there's a lot of bands that I heard that sounded really good. And it's got 2 bands from next year. 3 bands from next year, actually. So that'll be cool to check out when I finally do. Very cool. Very, very cool. Then we go on to the first CD I actually paid for. The first night, they call it the Midweek Mayhem, and it's just it was a cover band and a jazz metal band. And I actually picked one of the jazz metal band's CDs up because they were really funny up on stage, and they actually put on a really good show, and it was actually decent music. But this is, the name of the band is Morgulbull. Yeah, I don't even know how to describe that, but Morgulbull is the name of the band. And this is their newest CD, Brutal Romance, and there's Umlauts on everything. Also right here, it says thank you, and that's the leader of the band, this guy right here. I can't remember his name right now, but he was hilarious, and he kind of looks like Jordan Rudess a little bit, but very good CD. I've listened to bits and pieces of it, and pretty much every song title is a spoof of other things. There's Brutal Romance, Glucids in the Sky, Wig of Change. You know, it just sounds like Nachi's on the Block, I'm pretty sure, or Kachi's, I don't know, I think, oh, it's Nachi's, yeah. Yeah, they're all like spoofs of other songs and stuff, but I haven't really listened to it too much, but they did put on a hell of a live show, so I'll definitely check it out. Then we actually go on to one of the headliners of the entire festival, Shadow Gallery. If you remember in my CD collection, I mentioned Room 5. Well, I kind of figured I was in need for a upgrade, since the CD just falls right out of the case, because it's half broken if you look right there. So what I did is I picked up another copy. This is actually the special edition. Comes in a neat little case like that, and it looks a lot better. And it's actually 2 CDs. There's the actual CD, and then this is some acoustic songs, and I can't remember exactly what the name of the song is. It's some extra songs, a demo, an acoustic version of a song, and a 20-minute mashup of Pink Floyd songs. And then apparently there's like a DVD thing for that disc also. But yeah, disc upgrade. very happy to have this. Whoa. I hope that was that just clicking into place. Huh. Anyway. But very nice. Looks a lot more colorful than the other copy. Also, Crystal, you get this one if you want it. Okay, then we go on to one of the people I say put on, you know, one of the best shows of the entire festival. That being Mirath. And the CD is signed by everybody, including basically their keyboardist, who, that's actually their producer. Their original keyboardist or something couldn't make it, but he did a really good job. But everybody in the band. This is their newest album, Tales of the Sand. They're from Tunisia in Africa, which is right next to Egypt. They're basically Middle Eastern, I guess you could say. This is what I would call Middle Eastern progressive metal. I really don't know how to describe this band. I'm probably going to get a copyright claim here, but I have to let you guys just listen to it to understand what this band sounds like. So this is the song Merciless Times. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm going to play about, we'll do 45 seconds of it, and we'll see how that goes.
Came to realize that life was more than just a game. Unconsciousness have ruled my life till now I never had to care. It's time to go back to the end.
Alright. Take that as you will. Not exactly the most... It's not, I don't know how to describe it, but it sounds cool to me. And they put on one hell of a show at PROG Power. Holy crap. It was very good, and I stood in line to get their autographs. And I actually got this picture as well with them. I call it the most metal moment in my existence because it's the only picture I have with anybody metal related. Everybody who's seen the picture says I'm the most metal looking person in the picture. You can obviously tell why, but very, very cool. And this CD is very good. I've listened to most of it. Very good. That's actually everybody I saw within the first 3 days that I bought CDs from. Okay, then the second day, one of the openings was this band, Divinity Compromised, which I talked about in little PROG Power disc thing. This is also signed by the whole band. For them, their line was a lot smaller than Mirath's, but that's okay. I actually really like these guys, and I actually listened to this album before we went. This was one of the only albums I actually listened to. Don't ask me how I got that. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But I picked this up at the festival. Very, very good album. I like it a lot. Yeah. Then we go on to, well, honestly, probably one of my favorite bands right now. The first, Circus Maximus was one of the headliners. This, obviously, what I'm talking about. Weird name for a band, but let's just not talk about that. Anyway, I was really excited to see them. I'd listened to bits and pieces of their first album, but I hadn't really listened to anything after that. Before I even saw them on the first day, I picked up this album. This is the first album, the first chapter. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. And the third album, 9. Weird name for a third album when it's called 9. Then on the second day when I saw them, they blew me away, just completely. So I said screw it, and went and picked up the second album as well. So I have their entire discography now. Only thing I wish I could have done is gotten their autograph. That would have been fucking killer. But I have not listened to the second one here, and then this one was really good from what I heard. But what I really want to talk about is this album. Sounds completely different than the rest of them, but this might be one of the best albums I have ever seen. I've ever heard, excuse me. There is no song on here that I don't like. The only songs that are iffy are Forging up at the top, and that's just because it's an opening for Architect of Fortune. And then Burn After Reading takes a little while to start, but other than that, every song on here is good. Game of Life is amazing, I Am, and Reach Within and The Last Goodbye here are two of my favorite songs right now. This album is amazing, and I suggest this album to everybody watching this video right now. It is amazing. Circus Maximus. Okay, that's it for CDs. Now we will go on to video games. First up, I actually did get a few games on Steam. I actually picked up every Hitman game. So the first one, Hitman, Codename 47. I honestly haven't played a whole lot of Hitman, so a lot of these I haven't really played. I also got the second one, Hitman 2, Silent Assassin. And then Hitman Blood Money, which was the first one I ever heard of. Wanted to play it, have wanted to play it for a while. And then the newest one, Hitman Absolution, which I've actually seen somebody play, and that made me want to buy all of them. I'm really excited to play all of them, especially Absolution, because it looks so nice. And then, apparently if you get Absolution, you get this little special game that's a standalone game called Hitman Sniper Challenge. Don't really know what that is, or what to expect from it. But, we'll see if I ever play it. And then also, on Steam, I picked up the new Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs. Yeah, I've been waiting for this game for a while. I actually bought it back at the end of September, before the game came out. So I technically pre-ordered it, but I threw it in here because it didn't come out, and I wasn't able to play it until October, so I just threw it in here in this video. I haven't played it yet because of some games you're going to see here later, soon actually. But I expect to play it, and I expect it to be awesome. I never finished the original Amnesia because I saw so many people playing it. It just kind of killed it for me. This one, I have stayed completely clean and away from anybody playing it because I want it to be fun for me. So we'll see when I get to it. Then we go on to the physical copies of games that I got. First up, for PS1, I picked up Grand Theft Auto 2, the last top-down one. Now, honestly, I don't really expect to play this. It's more for collecting purposes. That, and I have every Grand Theft Auto on Steam. I got it for free because I gave my coworker a bunch of PC disc copies of games that I had on Steam that I didn't want anymore. So I got that for free, which is awesome. It's the greatest hits version, but what do, you know? It's cool. I might play it just for the hell of it one day. Then the rest of the games I actually got on PS3, so I'm upping my PS3 collection that I thought was rather small. First up, and I don't know why the hell I'm doing this first, but first up is The Last of Us. Yeah, probably one of the games of the year, and it's the first of the three. I have yet to play this game. My friend bought it for me for my birthday as an early birthday present. I will play it as soon as I'm done with these two games that are right here. Well, actually, no, there'll be another game. Anyway, we'll talk about that at the end of the video. But I really want to play this. I love Naughty Dog ever since they've done Crash Bandicoot. They did Uncharted, and I really need to play those too. But possible game of the year right here. Definitely going to play it here soon. Then on to the two games that I'm playing right now. One of them, well, probably one of the biggest releases, honestly probably going to be a lot of people's game of the year, Grand Theft Auto 5. I honestly didn't even plan on buying this until it came out for PC, but my friend, the one who bought me The Last of Us, bought a PS3 so he could play this game. And I said, fuck it, I'm going to buy it too. Well, actually, he was going to buy it for me, but then he chickened out. And I only got this for like $28 because I had a gift card and some money some people owed me, so I didn't really have to pay much for it. I am completely obsessed with this game right now. Partially. The other game here I'm also way into. Oh my god. This game is so much fun. The one-liners, and Trevor here is hilarious. Right here, this game is just fantastic. I'm actually going to open it up. This is the map. I'm not quite sure if I want to open it up, because this thing would fit this entire table if I were to open this thing up. I'm not going to bother. It's too big and too much time. But, very good game. I actually never really played. I have 4 and everything else. The only other game I've played a lot was Vice City. I like this one more. I think this is probably the best Grand Theft Auto, in my opinion. It's very good. The multiplayer actually came out today. It's buggy as crap and not doing too great, but it's Rockstar, so I trust them to fix that eventually. It's probably going to be, I'd say at most a month before they probably fix it. But that's okay. I can deal with that. It's a fun game though. Very fun. Suggest this to anybody. But I think I'll go on to my #1 game of the month, honestly. And that is a game I pre-ordered a long time ago. Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix. I actually have every Kingdom Hearts in its standalone, format, whether it be PS2, Game Boy, whatever. But when they announced this, I knew I had to get it. What it is it's the first one. It's Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, which has never been released in America till now. So it's like extra Keyblades, extra, like a secret boss fight, I believe, and some extra. There's like some cutscenes, I think. But I'm almost at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1. I'm really close. It also has Kingdom Hearts RE Chain of Memories, which is the PS2 version of Chain of Memories. And then HD remastered and redubbed cutscenes from 358 over 2 days. I'm not going to watch those because I haven't beaten the game and I don't want anything ruined. But if you pre-ordered it, you actually got this really nice art book. And there's the little instruction manual. It's tiny, but I'm going to show this art book. But you got some art of Sora and whatnot. And then some Japanese text. I don't know if I want to read this, but yeah, let's read it. Over 10 years have passed since we released the first Kingdom Hearts game. My only regret was never releasing Kingdom Hearts Final Mix overseas, so I'm very pleased to now give fans everywhere a chance to play it, this time in its best format, full high definition. Revisiting the first game, I don't think it feels like a 10-year-old game, despite some unrefined elements. Everything was a new experience for me back then. It was extremely challenging to create a completely new game system and series. However, I think Kingdom Hearts Final Mix still feels like a new game because the passion of our creative efforts are still felt in the game itself to this day. The Kingdom Hearts series would not have lasted this long without the incredible support from you, the fans. In response to your passion towards the Kingdom Hearts series, I will continue to create something you can all enjoy playing for the next several decades. Tetsuya Nomura, the guy who created it. And then a little drawing of Sora with his autograph. And then there's some concept art here. Really nice concept art. I'm shaking, apparently. Him from the cover. I don't know what this is. It kind of looks like half lion Sora. It's like a concept and it's nice little clear paper. Sora with the Keyblade. Winnie the Pooh. Concept art for that. Peter Pan and the Clock Tower. We got Nightmare Before Christmas on 2 pages. Alice in Wonderland. A bunch of Keyblades, and this is the Ultima Weapon. The little drawing. That's Oblivion, Oathkeeper, Riku's Keyblade of Hearts or whatever. That's probably Save the Queen. That's the Jungle King. That's Olympia and the 3 Wishes. Here's the Ultima Weapon colored, and then the original cover for the first game, and then the disc right here, and then Lion Sora again. But it's kind of weird to have the disc in the book. But man, this game, playing it again and getting to parts that I had never gotten through back in the day is so great. And apparently, after you beat the first game, I haven't seen it yet because I'm waiting to beat the first game, there is a trailer for Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5 Remix, which is Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix, and Kingdom Hearts Recoded in HD. I am very excited for that, and as soon as that actually has like a release date, I'm going to go in and freaking pre-order it, and I'm hoping that comes with something like this. If it doesn't, so be it, but Frickin' I enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 2 more than I enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 1. So, yeah. But very good. I'm gonna beat this here soon. Go on to this one. Then beat GTA 5 probably, and then The Last of Us maybe. But that is it for this collection update. There will be one next month. I will say that right now. I have something on the way right now that I thought would be here by now and would be in this collection update. But it's not, so it's going to have to wait for next month, or this month's. And then there are 2 games I pre-ordered that are coming out this month. So there will be at least 3 things in my update. Oh yeah, I did just buy something else, so there'll be 4 things in my update. Guaranteed 4 things. So there will be one next month. It might be pretty short, but we shall see. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you next month. Later.